We literally just slap on a geotuner to a cool steam vent, and we immediately get 95 seawater. I would have to look at the stats of the geothermal though, right? How much power does it consume? Does it need specific resources? Have a lot of things to check out about that. Would be interesting to see how many you could slap down. Yeah, right. Can we stack it infinitely? Can we have basically can we make a cool slush geyser immediately produce salt and steam? You know what I'm saying? Like I would want to check that out. Could I do that? Can I boil the outputs of a minus 10 degrees so many times that I get to have steam as a result? I don't know, man. I'm curious. I'm alive. What's going on, Mighty Stooge? I see you over there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that means that we could potentially make a liquid flash into the gas state. Right? Any of the liquid geysers. Like, that means I could slap that onto a, like, oil well, leaky oil fissure, have that immediately boil into petroleum. Instead of actually having to make a petrol boiler. Right? Theoretically, if that works the way I think it does, that should be possible. Because if they introduce something like that, man, it's game-changing. We could increase the output temperature. Geysers can't break, so immediately just get petroleum. The shine bugs were laying eggs. Wow. I see it, indie games. Hey, man. Good to hear you figured it out, though. It's probably capped as 1 per geyser at max temp building. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That would be the natural solution, right? Alright, so we are going to change up a couple things here. We're going to remove the hamster wheels. I am also going to attach a new insulated pipeline here. One, two, three, and it's on the 4th tile. Because we're going to put another hydrogen generator here. And as a result, because we have too much hydrogen in the area and not a lot of oxygen comparatively, I am going to be burning off more of the fuel so that we could use it for power for the suit line. That should be an okay strat. I think what I might even do too is have this just power the aqua tuner. And then just use this line to go to the left instead. That's probably a lot better that way. On my first one ever, I forgot to make one wire that was supposed to be connected to the oxygen diffuser. Oh, and then it just never turned on. Feels bad. Dude, that's a bad feeling. Dude, it's so hard to make oxygen. First day on the game. What's going on, Zip Zip? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. There's a new patch release, man. There is a new patch release. Well, it's not released yet, but basically they have a new update on the way, Zip Zip, and it's on the public testing branch right now. So that's some exciting stuff. More content, more updates. Always a good time. But how are you, Mr. Zip Zip? Hope you're doing well. This is Subathon Day 2. All subs, bits, gifted, primes, all the things adds time to the clock. And we got 8 hours left. And right now we're doing the petrol rocket shenanigans. A lot of the petrol rockets, 92 and 62% back. And doing more space exploration. Included some of the quality of life mods. Nice. Looks like I'm going to get to play with that for the first time. Oh, this boiled my petroleum. Wow. Y'all see this? This boiled my petroleum. Wow. My 1 towel lock boiled in here from launch. Oh, man. That's fun times. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. It really do be like that sometimes. Alright, so another thing was that I think the water down there ran out, right? So I might want to go tap into the saltwater geyser right there. I should have power on the wattage system. I think I know what I could do to make this work. What did you put in there? I didn't put anything. The rocket exhaust launch was so wide and big that it caused the petroleum to boil. There should be a oxygen not included mod that allows you to manually choose all of the traits duplicate start. Yep, it's called DGSM. That's the mod I use. Number 3, DGSM. Duplicate Generation Starting Module. I don't know what it stands for, but it allows you to customize it so that you don't have to roll for like 30 minutes. That is one of the problems, man. You just keep rolling, dude. Guys! No, dude! No! What a way to do this! Someone bopped my build! No, dude! My infinite pressure oil tank exploded! And all the oil came out. The oil was down to here. And when it exploded, all the oil pushed up. Holy crap, dude. Mad panic. Oh, pressure, damn it. I didn't even realize that. Dude, what in the world happened? How did this break? Alright, man, we're turning this off. Copy, paste. Alright, first things first, deconstruct. Let's let all the oil spill out. Because we have to. Ah, man. Dude, the water level was down here. My oil pumps was right on top. And then when this cracked, it went up, dude. Holy crap, it's still going up. What did it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I use chlorine and carbon dioxide. So the only thing I think could happen is there is a problem when too much water spills inside. Yeah. I think Leo4 has it. When you have too much oil inside the box spilling into the spill setup, it causes an issue where you have too much liquid and the spill animation changes. When the spill animation changes, what actually happens is that they crush the first gas. And then when they crush the first gas like that, the lock breaks and it pushes it up, and then the second gas gets crushed, and then the design breaks. So I added in too many liquid bottle emptiers here, causing bead pump, and add a tile for flow regulation. That's what I think I need to do, yeah. Damn it, man. I gotta fix this, though. Good news is that the petroleum boiler is unaffected. Yeah, that happens, though. It's like one of those things where you go, whoa, what can you do, right? So we're just gonna pump away as much as the oil, and then we'll put in 2 new gases here. We have chlorine, CO2 right there. We're just going to use that. So let's go with a box shape into a bridge. And then we got to put events right here. Power on the line. Easy does it. And then once we're ready, we'll just rebuild it. Now that really boils my petroleum. I see you, Matt Scratch. Oh, this is off too. I have too much magma. I gotta make sure we get more heat energy in here. This turns off when we crush all the magma into igneous. Hey, this is not doing its thing. Oh, I didn't have enough igneous, that's why. It was bad. It didn't do the refill. Wait, what? There we go. It closes properly now. When you have a tile above the airlock, it prevents the bead formation. If you had a door rather than the tile, would it have been okay? Yes, it wouldn't have break, but the oil still would have gone out. I think the oil still would have gone out. Because when you get that weird spillage, one of your gases gets popped, and that's a big problem. What are you containing the magma in? Because some of it looks wooden. I don't think they mix. This is airflow tiles. Airflow tiles never touch magma properly. So you get a no heat transfer setup. Wait for the autosave lag and I'll show you. We could look at the gas overlay right now. The doors are trying to close, man. Alright, so liquids. Liquids right here. Because they're liquids and we have everything here in a vacuum. You could see that the thermal temperature is at 56, 55. That's just the temperature that I built it at with the materials. And that's because magma is a liquid. Because it's a liquid, it doesn't actually touch the hydrophobic tiles, that is airflow tiles. As a result, we get infinite storage. There's no heat loss or anything like that. CO2, oxygen, I want the chlorine. Mixed gases, chlorine's the last thing that's going to spawn there. And we have our infinite spill log again. Alright, so we could remove this now. Remove the vents, remove the bridge, remove the pump, remove the 2 power cables. And now we're back. Leofar says, when you have a tile above the airlock door, it prevents a bead formation. Oh, you're talking about this tile. Yeah, we could do that. We could check that out. That's some Dark Evil level stuff. Are there laser beam sharks in this too? I could tell you at a low, low price of $1 million. For $1 million, I could tell you. I don't need Arboria coins, so we're gonna reject everything. Special Steam sale. $1 million. Dude, this is how you know there's no such thing as physics in this game. If this was real life, we would know that the water levels would even out. But because the oil is up top is very high here, and the water level is very low here, this is mad jank. I gotta be real, man. This is mad jank. I could mop up the oil here. This is gross. I could mop this up. This is weird, dude. And then this side is like just way too much oil. Alright, so we're good again. We're just gonna be storing the crude oil back. Copy paste. Alright, we're just gonna be pumping from here and keep storing it. Keep making our petroleum. That should be good. Yeah, nothing here is broken. Oh, it's stopped working again. Come on, dude. Oh, no, it's working. I'm just not waiting for the magma to solidify fast enough. Don't push, don't push. I need this to pull more energy before I add too much magma on the tile and it solidifies into a mineable tile, which is bad. There we go. I was just not patient enough. Feels bad. This would happen in real life, though. Really? Care, it doesn't break your boiler with pressure damage. So because of how oil works and how liquids work, the highest amount of pressure damage is at the bottom tile. Since this is also a different element, there's no pressure here because the oil is the only thing that has pressure. So the boiler is actually, I'm not worried about it at all. I see you though. That's a good thing to worry about. But because of how the water is placed, it's actually not that worrying. I see you though. That would happen in real life though. Really? I thought it shouldn't. Doesn't it even out? Doesn't this rise up and this fall down? Higher density liquid will push the other one. Wait, but oil is the highest density liquid in the game. Actually. Wait a second. So it works, but it's proving the theory wrong. because it's the opposite of what you're saying. Because oil is the highest density liquid in the game, but it's getting pushed up by the lower density liquids of the game. Then that's wrong. Yep. It's weird, man. It's weird. I don't know what to tell you. Salt water can't break the bottom or the side. Nope. It's because it's not enough salt water here. This side is something to worry about, but the pressure levels is still pretty low here. So I think we're fine. Gotta make a refill. Let's go. Oh, it closed on us before we could refill with the magma. Highest, and it sinks. Yeah, that's because it's dense, baby. Oh, we got this guy in. Let's remove these two. And then this ladder. Oh, it's back. Okay, cool. So, we could do this. Let's wait for this guy. Oh, those are the two dupes. That makes sense now. So let me remove one suit. That makes sense now. The two suits I didn't have were the two suits that went into the rockets. I see, I see. Alright, so this guy needs to go here next. No, he can't. So he needs to go here. Alright, so this is 40,000. Alright, we gotta change the fuel requirements for that. So first things first, we gotta repump. And then I'm gonna do a calculation for Oni fuel. Give me a sec, you guys. Oni fuel calculator. Petroleum, oxalite, 5 modules, and then we're going 40,000. Is it 40? Is it 30? I think it's 30,000. Hey, what's that? Bioluminescent rock. Cool, cool. We can put that on a pedestal. What was I looking at? Star map. So here is 30,000 because go at that value. So we're going with 832. $832 is fine. I have a second fuel module. 835. Okay. Because I had the second tank on me. Feels bad. Should be okay, though. Oh, I can't reach this. Let's put those two there. Oil has less density IRL. It does. Oil is the heaviest liquid in the game, though. That's the thing. So it's the opposite. That's why it's weird. That's why it's weird. So what's the aim of this game? So this game is called Oxygen Not Included. First thing you got to do, include the oxygen. So you can see on the breathability tab, it's very breathable. That's what we want to do. And then after we do that, we have to make sure we have a base for the colonist. So we have to provide food. This is our dining hall, showers to shower, bathrooms to take a dump, sleeping rooms to, you know, go about your day. Play some video games here or dance with the jukebox, you know, gonna have some recreation. And then everything else, it's either for food or for resources that we're trying to basically procure. After we establish a base and get to stability, that is going to be the first goal. Stability, you have the printing pod right here that gives you two objectives. First one is to establish a home and then erect a monument that's going to signify that you guys made a good amount of progress. That really means that you are basically stable. And at that point, you shouldn't have colony failure anymore. After that, we have to do the temporal tear. So this temporal tear right here, as you can see, breach the tear, is a location on the star map. So this is our rocketry map. Right now, we're doing close by rocket missions in the 20 to 40 kilometer range. The temporal tear is all the way out here at the 180,000 kilometer range. So right now, what we're trying to do is we're doing a lot of space missions so that we could find what's known as rare resources. We found a couple already, so we're building some rockets to go grab them right now. So what we're going to want to do is... Dude, I'm spilling oil! What in the world's happening here too? God damn it. Guys, give me a second. I'm spilling oil all through my map right now. I was like, why does that look a little dark? That shit is oil, dude. Ah, man. Copy, paste. This side as well. Oil is everywhere. Dude, you see this? CO2 bubble, dude? Mad illegal. I hate to see that kind of thing happen. Alright, so we're going to clean that up real quick. And then what we're doing right now is we're trying to get a rare resource so that we can make the rocket engine and fuel type. And that rocket engine is the hydrogen engine. I'm still researching it, as you can see. But we need to get the hydrogen engine in order to do the long-range space mission. And we need another resource known as supercoolant. Supercoolant allows us to make the fuel that is liquid hydrogen. And we need that. So without liquid hydrogen, we actually can't fly that far. So that's going to be the goal right now. Getting supercoolant so that we could make liquid hydrogen, and that's going to help us out. Dupes, dupe it. I know, man. It looks like oil is a bad time today. Oil explosion. It gets that high. I know, right? The oil explosion happened at the bottom, and then just went boom like a water spout. Splash. And that was it. Sabotage by the dupes. It was not a dupe. It was a gas bubble. Y'all see this? This is illegal. This is actually illegal. The oil is supposed to push the CO2 out because liquids are heavier, just by design. Instead, the oil pushed out on this side. You see that? There's oil right here. That's mad illegal, dude. Just saying. I'm just saying. That shouldn't be a thing. Alright, so we're going to use the strat right here by building a tile on top of the CO2. That's going to delete the gas. And then we deconstructed the oil flows back in. Alright, we also need to make more suits, because we are going to be making suits for that area. We're going to need at least 10 of these. Infinite spill, 2 gas lock, got you again. It did. It did. This time, the oil teleported, dude. That shit was mad illegal. Automatic refills. Let's go. The jankest thing is this side right now, though. The water discrepancy here is so weird. That's because carbon gas is heavier than oil, duh. Everyone knows that. Fried PB&J, man. I didn't know that, dude. Feels bad. I didn't know that. Oh, man. I gotta go back to school, man. Learn about my element densities. Alright, so that's chillin'. This is chillin'. Mr. Pip, can you plant the seed over there, please? We need you to plant. There's a chance that it's too far away. Let's move a couple of seeds here. Pinch of pepper nut. Nice. Just 5 seeds. And then I need to check this out because this is ready, and we just have to cool it down now, right? Ooh. First things first. I have liquid here. So let me do a overflow pipeline like this. Because if I have liquid here, that's going to deconstruct spill to the right, and that's going to break my vacuum or my CO2 gas. And I don't want that to be a thing, so we're going to fix that really quick. Gotta go head off for my flight. See you next time I watch. Stay safe, all. Hope you have a safe trip, TJ. Make it back in time for Christmas. Don't forget to get the gifts for the family. And hope you have a nice time on the job, dude. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time, TJ. Be good, dude. Stay safe. Don't eat yellow snow. Don't lick the metal poles. It's cold, man. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Alright, we also need water right there. But have a good one, TJ. I'll see you over there. Yellow snow is not the business, man. I'm just being real. Safe flight. Yep. Gotta have that safe flight, my man. Hope your baggage doesn't get lost. All the things. Make sure that doesn't happen, man. That's the hassle. Hey, thanks for the gift sub last time. Hey, look at that. Tom of Twitch remembers. Alright, so this is going to be cold once we get the power line connected. And it's almost ready. I don't mind connecting it early, actually. It's just a matter of if my pips are going to die. So I want to check that out. What are the pips temperature range? I don't want to put a pip in there and they die. Ooh, minus 30. That's pretty nice. The both same temperature range. Okay. So we're going to do top level first. And we're going to move the pips to the top now. Alright, that means this guy is going to get wrangled. This guy is going to be turned off right here. This guy gets dropped. And then we go here. This should be removed as a result. And then we just want the pip to plant these three and this area is done. Afterwards, it's just a temperature range thing. It's not bad right now with this heater right there. It is automatic, so we might want to turn it off later. But because the geyser's dormant, I actually can't do that yet. 3 cycles? Okay. Maybe we turn that off soon. And then we're going to start moving the pip into here. Storage bins cannot hold sleet wheat grain, right? That's still a storage bin issue thing? You can't still. Yeah, okay. So I have to build a fridge. I better go head to bed. It's 1 a.m. and I have to work in the morning. Damn, you stayed up. I see you, Matt Scratch. Have a great Friday, dude. Thank you for being here, hanging out. See you next time. Hopefully I didn't make you late for work tomorrow. And dude, get that rest, buddy. Have a good one, man. Gotta try metal poles. Don't do it, dude. That's even worse. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber? Have you seen that, dude? It's painful, man. I will say that. It is painful. Licking a metal pole when it's cold out, oof. It's painful times, man. Painful times. Nah, it's still fairly early for me. Gotcha, Matt Scratch. You did say 1 a.m., man. That typically is on the later day of the spectrum. Alright, my cake house keep going up. We're just going to remove another layer of mealwood now. I think we're at the point where we're stabilized with food, and I don't need these guys with me anymore. Which is pretty sweet. Have a good stream. Maybe see you in the morning. Oh, man. Maybe we will, man. Maybe we will. 8:35. That's good. I could turn this off. This is at 8:35 as well, so that means I could turn off the pipes. And then everything is just going to store back, and so we're fine. Now, all we're waiting for now is Ace Cow is still inside. He never left. Feels bad. Okay, and we're going to be ready for the mission. Let's wait for the petroleum to come back first. And then once that happens, we could continue to trip. Bye. See you next time, Mr. Mats. Let's mine this out. I want the ladder down here. And then another thing I should automate is the conveyor rail. So this is going to bring us back Fullerene and iso resin. I want a weird strat for this. So that goes out to here, right? It's a steam rocket. All right, maybe we have it out here. So we go 1, 2, here, 1, 2. So it's these. So I do want it to be in the middle. So we'll put it there. And then we'll use iron ore. Pull this out, and this is going to be the chute. So this is how we're going to be able to have the resources removed out. The fullerene and the iso resin. So we're going to have to launch this now. That means I need a new rocket pilot. Cool, cool. All right, so we got to find a pilot, boys. Someone who likes rocketry and suit wearing. I have no natural pilots. I really don't. Let's start from the bottom. Because last time I started from the top, I couldn't find any. Oh, we have one. Travado. Random Travado. Alright, we're going to give him the setup. And we'll also give him level 1 ranching. Just because he wants it. Dude, 39 out of 24. That's insane. Alright, so Travado, we're going to give you a space helmet. Howdy, friends. What's going on, TX? I see you over there. Welcome on in. How is the weather? Oh, something's overheating. Pneumatic door. No! What happened? What happened? What? How did this break? Dude, what happened, man? No, man, everything's breaking. Dude. Oh, man. So my dupes are inside. What the hell happened? This is at above 402. This got up to 500? Why? Why did that get that hot? I might be having... Yeah. I might be having memory leak issues, man. Alright, guys. I'm going to take the last autosave, and I'm going to quit the desktop for this. I think we're having memory leak issues. It's been 3 hours. I've seen people have it with less. Sometimes doors conducting heat despite being open. That's really weird. I've heard of that glitch before too, though. That really sucks. Alright, it might have been memory leak. We just quit the desktop. Have to relaunch. Oxygen unincluded. Should be fine. And the start of 1077. The bane of my geothermal setup. Yep, Cthulhu got hit with the open door glitch that still stays closed and conducts. Why does it feel like some of these problems never occurred before? It feels weird, man, that they're getting issues like this. I've heard powering doors could help, but I haven't been able to verify that. That's hard to verify, right? That's hard to verify. Because you don't know if it's luck or if it's actually the door opening faster. Hot gas in a pipe feels much safer. But it also carries less energy. Also carries less energy. Alright, so this was back to when we broke the oil right here. And was it broken already? No. Okay, nothing's broken. We have petroleum in here. This is hot, though. This is really hot. 400 degrees, dude? Why is this so hot right now? I think I did have that glitch. That's actually, I think, what it was. Why did this get to 450? It shouldn't. Well, the tiles can, but the petroleum should never be around 450. Yep, that's really weird. This is going up still because it's touching that, but that's fine. It depends. Even hydrogen above magma melting temp was enough for me with counterflow for 10 kilogram per second oil boiler. I see you, flew on coming in with the strats like that. Actually utilizing volcanoes with a gas. Alright, so now it's cooling down. So before it climbed up to 450. That shouldn't happen. Yeah, that was weird. Maybe set up a thermal sensor with a notifier if it's a problem. That could be something we could do. I don't use it. I actually don't use the notifiers for a lot of things. I really should, though. It can be pretty convenient. Alright, so I think they're fine now. I think they're fine now. That was just really weird. Wait a second. That boiled on that pipe? Oh, that sucks. Is the liquid near the dispenser getting cooled? The liquid near the dispenser. No. This is actually where the bulk of the thermal energy is on this tile. Gaps in oil, that's why. That could be it. That means my dupes are not dumping out oil fast enough. We died right before summer, Otafi. Feels bad. We died right before summer started. Feels bad, man. Why is that door always open? It should be. It should be. I thought you did another world. That's gonna be tomorrow. Did you save Scum? We had a weird issue with a bug where the door was open, but it was actually still transferring heat, and then that boiled my setup. Why do we use dupes to move through, to move oil? Because I don't have to build a filter this way. So you have to understand that before this was like that, all this oil right here was at this level. And the oil broke out of the box because it broke my infinite pressure box. Right? So all the oil spilled back out. So before, we actually didn't have a lot. It was only up to here. But my infinite oil box broke and spilled everything out. Yes, that's my kitty cat Mamba. He is cleaning himself right now. I bet you had 3-speed on when he fixed the pipe and it flashed. I did have 3-speed on. I did it accidentally when the oil broke right here. That was something I did accidentally, yeah. Oil's coming in a little bit slow though right now. So what I should probably do is turn this on, the emergency heatsink. Hey, Suki! Holy crap, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Saw your 10-hour stream, or 18-hour stream. I see you with that, Suki. Hope you enjoyed. Subathon still continues. We've got at least 8 hours left. That means I'm streaming until 1 a.m. But thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it, Suki. How are you, though? Hope you're doing well. Did you just watch all 18 hours? Oh, man. You have petrol in your dump. I'm sure you noticed, though. Petrol in my dump. This is lead. Yeah, so lead has a gas flashing point. Oh, no. Wait, someone's trapped? You're not trapped, dude. Stop lying to us. Oh, the suit was just worn out. Okay, cool. Yeah, it does look similar. It does look similar. The molten lead and the petroleum. It does. It really does. Oh, nice. So yours only transfer when doors open. I have a lot system. I have the door as heat regulation. Yeah. I'm using the doors as heat regulation as well, but we have this pulling from the lava still. And then we're just not going to pull the heat from the insulated tiles. Lead is volcano safe, as I remember. Yep, right outside of the range. It's like 20 degrees above the ceiling. Dude, Steezy, yo, the homies. I don't remember oil being that translucent. Maybe it's me. Oh, it's because there's salt water on top of it. So it has that white outline, making it look a little bit more opaque than it is, maybe? Maybe add a buffer, prevent overflow, and store petrol? No, we're good, we're good. We don't need to add anything. If lead goes gaseous, something seriously broke. It can't. Because, yeah, it's true, actually. If it does go gaseous, it's not possible. 1726. 1749. So we would have to be 20 degrees above, which shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be possible. It'd be like that though sometimes. Alright, so hopefully this is good now. This is not getting repaired yet though, feels bad. And the temperature of the petroleum here is doing better. It's no longer at 450 degrees. Let's go, let's go. Alright, so I think this is fine. Something broke? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Something really, really broke. This has the oxalite. We can turn this off. Ace Cow is already inside for the rocket, so we could make the jump right now. And it's clear. So, second mission. These two are done. We're going to go to the 30 range and launch. Everyone says Oni's a learning game where you could, if your colony dies, you learn from your mistakes and make a new save or make a new colony, but you just load a previous save file and make the same mistake. Lol. I see you indie game. Yo man, you have your own playstyles. In the beginning, I wasn't like that though. I like to restart, so I did do a lot of restarting when I played Oni for the first time. Maybe, you know, with different people, different playstyles. Perfectly fine, of course. Sometimes you need to make the same mistake just to be sure. Yeah, man. Isn't that a thing? I saw a guy's t-shirt before that went something like, pulling that lever causes me to get zapped. And then they say that the difference between a normal person and a genius is that a genius will pull it twice to verify that that's what happens. And then a normal person just leaves it alone because they don't want to get shocked again. And then at the same time, I'm like, wait, does that mean he's also, like, just not bright? Maybe he doesn't realize that that causes that kind of a thing? I don't know. I saw that on a guy's shirt before. Normal person versus genius. And I was like, what? Oh, we're not making glass anymore? 99, please. All the glass. And I think, yeah, so this is working. We did the pipe relay, so then we are doing this now. And then I needed to do the gas pipeline here, which we have. Nice. Oh, I don't want to connect it because of the automation. So I need to have this go down to here. And then another transformer. Sometimes you can only be shocked once. Yep, that's true too. When I first played my colony, looked like a trash dump and everyone was at 100% stress, vomiting themselves to death. Yep, that happens, man, at the very beginning. Don't worry, though. Everyone's colonies at some point was like that. It's only once you start getting a hang of those mechanics that it becomes a little bit easier. But yeah, that happens, man. That happens. Don't let that discourage you. Because that's only going to be, you know, step along the way. Kaizo, what's good? I see you over there. How are you, Mr. Kaizo? What skins did you get? I have not checked it out yet. I was told of the update while I was streaming. And I'm doing a base game run. So I don't know what skins I got yet. I gotta do it after stream. Is it nice? I gotta make a video covering the update. But yeah, I haven't seen too much of it yet. Your patience skills. Patient skills? I don't know, man. All I gotta say is, you know, man, patience is a virtue. You gotta be patient. Alright, since we have a lot of liquid now, I think I'm just gonna listen to what the people say. And just pump it, man. Just use a pump. So what's on here that's heavy? Oh, these two. So that's 480 watts. I actually don't have that. Alright, maybe we just make a new line right now, really quick. So let's do something small. Oh, long time no see. Hope you've been well. I see you guys. Only has skins now? Yes, yes. Clay added a patch today. That was kind of just that. All right, we're going to use a proper filter. Because I don't want this to break. I hate to say this, but I got to use a proper filter, man. I hate using proper filters, but it is what it is. And then we will have the output go like this. And then we have the proper liquid we want. Alright, we'll go like this. No, I can't do that. Let me go like this then. And we got to do a weird design. Alright, so double bridge shenanigans. There goes my money. Hey. Now I know why they rebalanced drywall. It can now have different paint on it. Oh, okay. I watched a vid before where someone edited a flatulent dupe to exponentially make them more natural gas each time they farted. Got to the point where everyone suffocated to death. Oh, mods, dude. That's wild. Mods. Making the farting duplicates very deadly. Who would have thought? Classic modders, dude. Adding crazy stuff to the game. I didn't know you could do that, though. That there was mods for that. That sounds a little bit strong. Oh, cancel that. I actually can't have that connect because they could just run out without suits now. And I actually don't want that. Alright, so this is good now. Oil balance is fine. Okay. No longer an issue. So now we go back to here. We need a transformer. Run both of these, and then we got to deconstruct this. And then run the heavy watt on the top. And then we just run new power wires, which shouldn't be too bad. This one, we could have it separated from the suits. Have that come in from one of these lines instead. It's going to be all the same. And then we would probably just try to run it through here, right? So it would be something like this. Yeah, we'll probably run it like that. And then we could probably do something with the small power wire here. Doing something else. Maybe even just do it in the middle. That makes a little bit more sense. Shouldn't be too bad. What's the best way to cool your base early game? If you have ice, you could either build a ice temp shift plate. So that's what I do sometimes. So what I do is I will make little dips like this. And then I would put ice statues or ice temp shift plates, whatever we have available. Right now, all my ice is in storage, so I can't build it. And I build it here. And it makes a cold area like this. So that it stops any heat from one side to take over, and then the other side cools down. Because I'm not adding heat, I'm lowering it. And then that means everything that's up there that's being heated up by the bottom area cools down. And then this stops the heat from coming in as well. So you could either build temp shift plates out of ice, or the ice statue if you have the tech. Ice block right here. It's a furniture building. Early game, though, that's what you're going to want to do. I don't know how lucky you are. If you are really lucky, this building, the Wheezewort, would be what to use. Outside of that, everything else requires you to be a little bit more advanced. So if you don't have the experience to build some of the more elaborate designs, and that revolves around this design right here. This is a submerged aqua tuner build. So the aqua tuner is the best cooling mechanism in the game that doesn't delete heat. So a lot of the times you want to base your cooling around this design with aqua tuner. Problem is that to use it in the early game, you have to know a little bit of automation to set everything up. If you do know how to do it and you have a water source, you could use that to cool down any of your liquid pipes inside. And we're maintaining a 20-degree temperature. But yeah, it requires you to be a little bit more knowledgeable of the game. Still no idea why Big Transformer is rated at 4K. I feel that the conductive wire might have been 4000 when the game came out. And then they nerfed it and didn't change the transformer. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. I wish the Weezeworts did not take fertilization. You could, if you have a pip, you could plant it, technically. If that makes sense. Right? If you have a pip, they could just plant it and you have a wild Weezewort. However, I will say that it's weaker. It is weaker. So the Weezewort cools down at 1/4 of the rate if it's wild. So if you have an ice biome still, and you have a Weezewort inside, like this cools down 1/4 the rate as which my domesticated Weezewort cools down. So a natural planet Weezewort is weaker, and you want to fertilize it a lot of the times. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to keep replacing my plates here. Heavy watt joint plates, that's good. We have to remove this one now. And then I wish I could just replace this, man. It'd be so much better. Just click on top of these and replace. Should check the wiki. I'm not sure though, but that sounds like what would be the reasoning. Right, Flan? Like, why else would you have it at 4K? This sounds weird. Weezeworts are really powerful, though. I think them requiring fertilization is a good balancing point. Oh, and I forgot to do this. This, and then that. Not bad. No one's deconstructing this? What? Dude, gotta do the jobs. Alright, so we need that. This is going to be a max priority. We gotta do this one at a time because it was overloading. And then we have one here, one here, one here, and then we have like 20 transformers in here that needs it. What a pain. Transformer was upgraded, but the wire was still the same. That's really weird. Because we still don't have a wire that does that, right? That's kind of wild. I gotta remember the water that we're adding here. Now I should look at the update note. Ooh, that's true too. Patch notes. Usually good indicator what's going on. Alright, so we're gonna change this so that we start tapping hydrogen from here if it's not enough. This is at... we just need a second pump up here, realistically. I don't want this, though, to not have enough hydrogen. That's the problem. And I do eventually need to tap into this, so I might as well start pumping. Yeah, I know that they used to take no fertilization, the actual term that you do not think about until it's gone. Yeah, we take it for granted, right? As players. Oh, hey, that's so easy to just cool down with this new plant called the Weezewort. Oh man, they're making us have to actually, you know, fertilize it now. That sucks. Not knowing that it's like, you know, it was a great thing to have. They should just make large transformers have 2 outputs and nerf its heat. Nerf the heat. I think the transformers are fine. Nerfing the heat, they provide the same amount of heat as a regular transformer, though. I don't think they should nerf it. I don't think they should nerf that. Because it's the same thing as a regular transformer. Which would mean that you would not build small transformers anymore. You would just use a large one and use them as... That's the way we're doing it now. I don't think it's that bad. It is constant. That is a problem. Since it's always... if it has power, it's releasing heat and, you know... It's always going to be generating heat at that point. I don't think it should be nerfed, though. That's like just 1k DTU, it's nothing. That's true. But it is constant, right? Something like a water sieve that's 4k DTU can eventually get really hot if it's constantly sieving water, right? So, you know, you can't sleep on that. What about my sauna 500 transformers powering a steam turbine? Yo, man, you have to double that up, RoboJumper. Those are some rookie numbers. Be like that. Adjustable Transformers mod. Cthulhu coming in with all the mods, dude. OP mods up to yin yang. I see you, dude. With all the OP mods. Alright, so this is ready. let's start doing the steam turbine automation. Let's get the signal switch here. Make this out of iron. Oh, that's what it was. I have to build this again. Okay, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We're gonna have to shoot here, and then the rail here. We could build this when we're launched, but we want to do this now. And we were supposed to have a dupe. That's right. We were supposed to have a dupe that was supposed to be another rocket pilot. His name was Travado. Hey, here we go. New rocket pilot, level 1 critters. He's got his skill. He's doing all right. Got to give him a hat, navigation. And then we got to make sure that he can go into here once he gets the skills. We'll wait a little bit before we launch. And then the steam turbine. Okay, so we got to do the calculation for that. So this is at 900. We'll have to figure that out. Mod advisor. Cthulhu, man. He's gone through the entire workshop, believe it or not. He's gone through the entire workshop. He's played on every mod. What? This is not possible? How heavy is this? This is 2,000 kilograms? Wait, hold up. Is this real? How heavy is a research module? This actually can't hit the first setup? Dude, that's insane. That's actually insane. I can't reach? Wait a second. How heavy is a research module? I can't actually check because all of my rockets are in space. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh, man. I pretty much have, dude. I see Cthulhu. I see you over there. He probably has the entire workshop installed. No, he's subscribed to the entire workshop. He just chooses 10 or 15 mods to go through each day. I don't need the sandstone. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to use the booster, dude. I don't want to use iron for that. Man, Logsaw, I see you over there. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate the love. Hope you're doing well. And of course, happy Thursdays, man. If it's still Thursday where you're at. Alright, we're going to change. Alright, that means everything here is compromised. Remove the gantry. Remove the automation. Remove that. Remove this. We're going to remove this. Remove everything. We got to get a new rocket engine. Alright, so we can't use a steam turbine anymore then, as a result. Which sucks. I guess it is what it is, though. Alright, we're just going to have to use another petroleum rocket for picking up the things, which is fine. It is what it is. So we'll have to calculate that. Dupes should no longer be sweepable. Wait a second. Sweep dupes, dude? That sounds very morbid. That sounds like something that should be only in RimWorld. There should be a weapon mod in Oxy. There's nothing to fight, though. 2017 was a funny year in development. Dude, RimWorld vibes, dude. RimWorld vibes. What are you gonna fire into? Pokey shells? The Pokey shells, man. They keep beating up my dupes. We're gonna take action and fight back. We could deconstruct this, right? Low priority. Being deconstructed. Okay, cool. Whoever's doing it is doing it. So let's put this here. And then we got to build our new engine. And it's going to be petroleum. Feels bad. That sucks. But we got to do what we got to do, right? Shooting tiles that's a little bit too far to dig. Hopefully they're going to be fine. Alright, so this side, the new transformers are there. Sweet, sweet. And let's see what I want. So this could go down. This could come out. Ideally, we should have it here. And then here. Just to make it look a little bit better. We could actually have this, and these two on the same line. That's actually not bad. But I think we'll have it on the other setup. There should be a Morb invasion. Oh god. They should have variants of the Morb with every disease. You should have one produce zombie spores. That is like the ultimate, no, I don't want that in my life kind of a thing. That'd be fun. I'm back. I'm full people fat. Dude, what did you have to eat? Ace Cat, where'd you go, man? Were you having Korean barbecue again, dude? Didn't know you were getting some food. I see you over there. Hope you had a nice meal, though, man. We're going to reroute a couple of the power lines right now. Shouldn't be too bad. And then I need this setup here. And then I think we're going to want a Wheeze ward on the edge. Now I went sushi this time at a good Japanese place in town. Also went to this new Japanese store that just opened up. Bought a bunch of stuff. Hey, nice. There's a lot of cheap Japanese stores with a lot of like really cool goodies and gadgets. We have one near Little Tokyo. It's pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. Like shooting them with rad bolts, but more efficient. Ooh, I see you. I see you. Some guy told me a weak dupe might lose a 1v1 versus a Stonehatch or Pokeshell. Easily, dude. Easily. It depends. Because you could shoot them, right? So you have that range distance. So if he has the high ground, I think he's going to win. But if he doesn't have the high ground, I don't know, man. Might be a bad time for him. I made a cool waterfall in sandbox mode with water pumps carrying water back up over and over. Oh, I used to build those, Indie Gamer. And the idea for the reason why I built those was because I wanted to build something known as a waterfall lock. So you know how the water falls down like that? And there's a like layer of water like that if you maintain it. If you go into your material overlay and go on liquid, that's actually just flowing water. And it stops gases from going through the area. So I wanted to make a waterfall lock like that before, and I've done that before. It's pretty cool, right? The waterfall stuff. Once you start realizing that that actually acts as a gas barrier, it's pretty cool. Stonehatch has killed my rancher first time I ranched it. Didn't know what happened. Just a dead dupe and a Stonehatch. Ooh, yo man, don't ask questions. But you got a dead dupe. That's scary. That's a little bit scary. Speaking of which, can't you just wrangle a critter before fighting it? Yes, you can. You can, RoboJumper. But that requires a little bit of micromanagement. Maybe they don't want to do that. Who knows? But yeah, that is a thing. Didn't even think about that. I see. As you were just messing around in Sandbox, right? Yeah. So once you start messing around in Sandbox, and you notice a couple things like that, like how that works, how another feature works, you start to realize there are some really cool things you can try to utilize as a mechanic to better the game that you could try to incorporate in your base because you might think it's cool, like the waterfall lock design, right? I thought that was a great idea, not knowing that it wasn't really that feasible. You know, like it works, but it's like, oh man, you have a lock that constantly drains power because you have to pump it up, right? And it's like once you run out of power, the lock fails. Maybe you didn't know. Yo, man, stone hatches, don't mess around. At least you're not fighting smooth hatches. Oh, I don't have any to show you guys. Smooth hatches have 4 times the hit points. No, 2 times the hit points of stone hatches. They're sitting at 400 hit points, man. They're freaking tanks. They don't take that much damage from the guns. All right, so I think our rocket is back. I want to see, dude, how heavy the research module is, because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of mad that that's a thing. Wait a second. This is 200. Dude, that's 10 research modules? Oh, that's insane, dude. This is 200 kilograms. A cargo bay is 2,000 kilograms. That's literally 10 research modules. Yeah, that makes sense why I actually can't do that now. I like to see other games. Chat's always here for the carry. Fried PB&J, I probably will try out other games. I'm just really close to partner. So I want to kind of play the games that I know that, you know, the crowd that's here is used to, you know, and, you know, they a lot of times consistency in the game titles helps out with that. But yeah, because I'm really close, I want to not try out new games because that can put some of the people off. They're like, oh, what game is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't really like that. I'll watch legit one time and nothing else, right? Not that, you know, that's wrong or bad or anything like that, but that's just the nature of the beast at that point. I am willing to try out other games, though. It's not that I'm against it. It's more so that right now we're in a very particular moment in our career. Alright, so according to the fuel calculator, this should be possible now. That goes out to here. I'd only come here for the words on stream. Tomba Twitch with the hard carry on words sometimes. I say sometimes because sometimes you get sniped. I remember yesterday watching you guys play, and everyone was sniping each other's words. It was mad funny. Dude, I typed that first. No, but he stole my other word. Oh, man. I saw that. I thought that was pretty funny. Everyone was just getting sniped, dude. Oh, man. Maybe bring new folks with similar vibes that never knew about the Oni. Yeah. I'm willing to check it out. It's just that, you know, in time. You gotta give me some time for PB&J. You gotta work with me a little bit. We will check it out in time, but not right now. I feel like because of that point where we're at, I want to try to maintain the momentum. So gantry there. We're going to need another gantry to fill the aux light, right? Because otherwise it just doesn't work. We need this to open up so that we could refill this again. We're going to do another trip that's going to be the same line. I need to cut this now because we're already refilled and maximized. Sometimes because you are fast as well, that feeling when you get the hit, when you hit a long word. That's true. Dopamine rush, dude. It makes you think that you're smart. Because we're doing like, for lack of better words, it's something that I want to say that it's like, not that you have to be a nerd, but it's like, I feel like you appreciate it a little bit more if you're, you know, if you are a nerd. I don't know, I might be wrong, right? But it's like, if you like the education stuff, if you're a linguist, things like that, like the anagrams, you hit that big word, you're like, oh, hell yeah, dude. I got it. No clue what power old big transformers do, but it appeared first. Then the usual one took its place and became a big 4K watt. Oh, interesting. Feels bad. Sometimes there's no trail for the history full on. Feels bad. Alright, so what was the fuel here? 332. I gotta make sure we have the fuel pipes do its thing. So, of course, this is gonna be obsidian here. We'll use obsidian for the entire pipeline. Oh, so I gotta do it like this. That becomes a fork, and then everything forks together back on the one way. Yeah. Which means I need this. As much as I can for the pipes. What is a good starter base setup that you recommend? I don't know if there's any, like, known openings. Indie gamer. So what I mean when I say that is, you're looking for something like, if it's let's say we're playing chess. There's a specific pattern in which you put your pieces in the beginning of the game that sets you up for later on, right? That's basically what you're asking. In Oni terms, I don't know if there's like any popular things like that I could mention that you'd be able to look up. I don't think it's at that phase of the game where everything is discovered. But is there anything that specifically you're having problems with? And we could give you some pointers for that. Pick up mini version for quick start, transform usage, then full transform for real challenge, note says. Who is Tree, dude? Who is this Tree guy? Yeah, there's just some games that Fry PB and J are kind of want to see. A good starter base is bathrooms, food, and O2. Always get bathrooms first. That's what I do. Always do bathrooms first. The research tree. Ah, got you. Research tree. Pick up mini version for quick start into transform usage, and full into real challenge. Interesting. I always have problems with heating, cooling with my plants. Okay, so if you're having problems with heating or cooling in the early game, it actually means you're making a fundamental problem. You're making a bad decision somewhere. Because I hate to say this, you don't technically need cooling if you know how to manage it. And one of the things I would recommend looking into is insulated tile tech immediately. Basically, when you're researching in the very beginning of the game, try to get this tech, the insulated tiles. And the reason why is because when you bring up the heat overlay in the very beginning, you could see all the temperature overlays by the color, right? And what you want to avoid is anything that's orange, right? Because that's a little bit too hot. So what you would probably want to do is have the heat sources sealed off. So let's say it's the opposite, right? Let's say that we want to maintain the temperature of the ice biome. What you would want to do is just seal it up from abyssalite to abyssalite like that. That's going to make it so that the heat transfer from the top and to the cold biome right here doesn't happen as often. You're going to want to do something similar like that, but you want to make sure the hot areas are sealed off. Because in the beginning of the game, you don't do anything that generates a lot of heat. If you do, it's not because you're generating the heat, it's because a biome is actually warming up the area. A lot of the times, it's the jungle biome where you have the Drekos. So the jungle biome, we actually have a picture right here, I think. The jungle biome right here. This is the one with Drekos, bleachstone, hydrogen, algae, a little bit iron, a lot of iron. Get a lot of pinch of pepper nuts, and it looks kind of like this. This biome is typically what warms you up in the beginning. That's kind of a problem. You could also seal up the marsh biome with the slime. This is normally closer to 30, but it's up to you. And what you're going to want to do is basically seal that up so that all the heat stays on the outside. So one of the popular methods I like to do is, I used to do this a lot. I used to make a box around my base. Right? And I would have a liquid lock on one side. And that's how I get out. So all my dupes live in here. I do my farming in here. I do my research in here. And then I go outside, and I usually have suits when I go outside. And I have that where all my heat generators are. My batteries are outside. Anything that generates heat is outside. My metal refinery, rock crusher, kiln, water sieve, it's all outside because it generates heat. So you maintain the temperature inside by just having your dupes live inside and don't generate heat as much as you can, and move the heat generators outside. That's typically what I do in the beginning of the game. However, there's other playstyles, so you don't have to play that way. But that's how I learned the game. Do a lot of inside-outside insulating tiles so that the heat's isolated and away from the base. Insulate is a big part of the game. Seal off the heat early. Yep. The faster you do that, the more energy you get to maintain. So it's usually the go-to strat. All right, looks like the iron is cooling down. Oh, the filter wasn't selected. Oh, that's so stupid. I've been pumping oil and dripping it back out. Dude, this guy's just been running on the wheel for no reason, man. Feels so bad. You hate to see this kind of thing happen, boys. You really do. Oh, man. Alright, so now I get to do this setup. This goes into here. And then we're good. He's training athletics though. Yeah, that is true. This is man, that was a waste of power, dude. Even then, heat is less of a problem than I expected to be at the start. Yep, it's normally not bad if you manage it well. All this heating and cooling stuff about rancher life, unless dupes are dying and hatches are fine. Oh yeah, you got to ranch in the beginning though, like from the very beginning, in order for that to be able to provide food. One time I cooled down the plants too much and could not produce food. Oh, that happens. When that normally happens, the strat is you put batteries in between, small batteries. Small batteries generate not that much heat, 1.25k, but you stagger them between the plants like that, and they're constant heat generation for you. And then once you have enough heat in the area, you remove the batteries. Wow, inside out thing broke my brain. Nodders starting a run now. Lol. I mean, that's what I used to do. There's a lot of things that go into that. You don't seal it up right away. You seal it up when you get suits, but you insulate the areas that are generating heat and are problems. That way, you also reduce the amount of oxygen you have to generate as well. But yeah, hopefully that helps Fry PB&J. I see you over there. Training athletics, yeah, running the wheels. It's building athletic skills, so it's not a total loss. That's true. And before I click on this guy and he's maxed out. Okay, he is at net 18, but that's -6 from the suit. He's actually close to max athleticism. That's the funny thing. So he's not technically generating that much more skill. I mean, he is. So he's still able to train, but that's crazy. So I'm playing Rime Asteroid type. I started cold environment. All the things heat up. World slowing. Don't need so much cooling down the base. Yeah, if you play on Rime, you have a lot of problems in the early game just trying to get food. But once you do get food and you survive to the mid game, you don't even have to cool down your oxygen. Because the planet is just so cold, you're actually able to just pump it out hot. It's kind of crazy. Do I have at least 69 morale? We gotta check. This guy Cthulhu. Oh no, I gotta check this way. This guy has 48 morale. I'm sorry, Cthulhu. We'll hook you up with some more morale, man. And the lock is liquid, and the liquid lock is also a good tip to contain oxygen in your base. Yep, that's another thing. Doing the box strat inside out that I play allows you to kind of have more algae in the beginning because you're not just having oxygen waste, but it also makes it so that it's a little bit more difficult to explore. You gotta have to learn like the exploring strats a little bit better from that point because you're gonna have less oxygen to breathe on the outside, so it just makes it a lot more difficult that way. But you know, it's a different gameplay experience at that point, though. You could argue. Huh? 43,000 watts. Dupes running on wheels. That's a lot. Got it. Nice, nice. I use a cool slush guys to cool down my plants, and that's how they got so cool. That was a dumb mistake. Oh, that happens. Yeah, that happens. That can happen, man. That's the meta. That's old meta, not new meta. That's technically old meta. Wait, how come this is not flowing anymore? Oh, it's because of this. I was like, how come that's not flowing? That's really weird. My bad, my bad. Alright, so before we could launch again, we have to wait for the meteor shower. Oh, and I'm on 3x speed. I gotta not do that. Alright, so we have the petroleum. That's fine. The bioluminescent rock is actually really hot. I don't want to bring that home yet. This is really hot, man. I'm afraid that's gonna cook the base. Oh, we could make some fake pedestals here. Hey, yeah, that could work. That could work. Let's bring some pedestals here to bring in the artifacts, and then we could cool it down out here before we bring it inside the base. Missing a temporary gantry for the pipes. Is this unreachable? Oh, it's unreachable. I hate that's a thing, man. I hate that that's a thing. Feels bad. Miss Myrene, I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. One more thing. How do I get rid of slime biomes without my colony getting affected? The easiest way is getting deodorizers. So let me show you something. I have a geyser right here that produces slime lung on top of polluted oxygen. As you can see, this is where my slime lung is. That's produced by the geyser. I am Oh, that's one. It's both of them is here. Okay, cool. No, the second one's here. All right, so I'm utilizing this geyser for oxygen. So we just have some deodorizers right here. Now you could see that we are cleaning out the oxygen, and that the slime lung is on my oxygen, right? But you could see that it's not that far. Outside of that circle, it dies, and that's because slime lung dies off on oxygen. So what you could do is easily just put a lot of deodorizers so that you don't have polluted oxygen, right? As long as you have oxygen and not polluted oxygen floating around, you don't have to worry about the disease spreading that badly. So slime lung is not that bad. And the first thing is deodorizers. Second thing to do is don't mine the slime that has germs on it. Because the germs on the slime only gets on your dupes if you mine it out. That means you could run on top of it, climb on the slime, and it's not that bad. So hope that helps. Also, if you do mine the slime and your dupes store it or do anything with it, you want it to fall down in water of any kind. Slime in water above 2 kilograms on the tile makes it so that it doesn't actually produce slime lung polluted oxygen. You're preventing the off-gassing. By having it fall down in water, it doesn't matter what it is, it stops it from creating more germs. That's another trick. And then outside of that, slime lung is not deadly, so you don't have to worry about it. Even if you do, even if you do have the disease, it's really not that bad. People are testing geysers, and it seems like there's no caps yet. Unlimited heat on stuff. Cool steam vent with 36.5 kilograms per second at 700 degrees Celsius. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, that's a broken building. I don't know what the devs are thinking about adding that in without any caps. That's easily going to be a bad decision. Especially if they don't cap it, man. That's insane. Doing good. Just been lurking most of the time. Busy playing Tower of Fantasy. Ooh, I see you, Miss Myrene. Is that good? I've heard some things about Tower and Fantasy. Some people are like, it's kind of just like Genshin. But who knows? I haven't seen much about it. Buddy buds also work for stopping slime spread. Yep, that's another thing. If you have germs already in the air, germs cannot override each other. So they just make a germ wall and prevent the slime from coming in. Zip Zip brings up a good point. With the new patch, new buildings can be stacked. Ooh. That's crazy. Real geysers, yeah. Oh, that's going to be insane. I'm just scared because when I started my base, I got sick and nothing was getting done. Yeah, that is another thing. Well, I mean, there's also the fact that as players, we don't know when to stop giving the dupes jobs to do, right? Because as a player, we might just give them a lot of blueprints and they just never get to work. And that's because literally, they just have so much to do, they can't keep up with the amount of tasks we're giving them. And that's something that's very hard to actually ballpark and manage as a newer player. Because you never know what's too much, right? You're just going to be like, oh yeah, we need to do this. So dupes, dig over here. And they just don't know which job to do at that point. That might not even be tied to the sickness, but I see you over there though. I would whine a week if this would be fixed. It should be like this, at least something interesting. Dude, I feel like it's going to cause... Dude, it's gonna change the meta. I guess that's what they want. That's fine, I guess. You could choose, do you kill yourself doing something stupid or not? Yeah, I guess. It just makes it so that it's like a little bit tougher to like have a meta. And then you're gonna have the newer players gonna copy the more experienced players, and they're gonna be like, this doesn't work. I wanna ask, does the slime lung a serious matter in survival mode? No. Slime lung, all it does is penalize your athleticism by 3 points. It's really not that bad. Alright, meteor shower's over. We can actually go. You cough every now and then. That's really about it. -3 athleticism. There's some other minor things too, but it's really not that bad. It is no longer a serious matter. It used to be. Not anymore, though. You got a base set up. 2k oxygen throughout. And a single geyser in dormancy. that you could build on. You could create a world melter before the next active cycle. Yeah, you can. That's the crazy thing about that, man. The limits are being removed. Your saltwater idea seems to work well. Turn the heat up, make salt and steam, power positive. Yeah, that's why. And then you can do that with the liquid sulfur geyser too now. Get power from that instead of having that being outside of the range. Similar to Genshin, but being online is more content. Nice, nice. I never really got into Genshin though. I was not a fan of the gender locked characters. I like having the custom stuff because I don't want to look like everyone else. Metal volcano tamers can get busy, yeah. Minor inconvenience called slime lung. It is. It's very minor inconvenience. Realistically, man, it's very minor. All right, so I can either build a gantry or remove the fuel tank, build the pipes, and then remove the gantry. I don't think it's gonna matter. All right, so we're going to do this. Wait, did that not deconstruct? What? There we go. And then we'll build a gantry just to simply have it. And then we'll remove it immediately. No sweat turns all options to easy. Other than that, it's the same. Yep. It's really not that bad. A lot of the interactions are very similar still. Gotta try to get a volcano to ridiculous temps. Dude, there's gotta be an upper limit, right? Because it's like, dude... What's the hottest geyser we have that exists? I would say it's what, Niobium at 3225? I don't know, man. This is gonna be some shenanigans, man. Dude, that's gonna mean that my metal volcano tamer build is gonna be more feasible. The one with my Niobium with the pitcher pump auto sweeper design, that's actually gonna become more popular now. Since you're gonna be able to tune up the temperature and output. Technically, that should make that a little bit more, like, usable. I don't know, man. I don't know. Carnivore local 4 are more difficult on no sweat, less calories eaten per day. That's true. That is true. Some achievements are a little bit more difficult because of that. Alright, so we have enough oxalite. I gotta make a switch for this. Because we're going to have to manually fill this up every now and then. Once we build this, we'll remove it. We have Travado. He's going to be checking it out. We're going to be having him go to this asteroid. We're going to be grabbing the Fullerene and the iso resin. And then after that, we're going to have to make a second rocket. Do the same thing. Recently, I was calculating what max temp you could get. Seems like 7,800 Celsius with vaporized tungsten in the refinery. Seems there is updates for that record. Would it, though? Would it? I can't even imagine what else you would be able to make. Maybe liquid carbon? Not dioxide. Actual carbon. No, this only goes up to 4826. Never mind. It's tungsten. Oh, it is. My bad, my bad. I got that wrong. Dupe is trapped. What? Why are you trapped? Just get out, dude. Also, a way to kill the slime lung from the vents. Get it to high temps. That works too. That works too. Now... Slime lung also temperature range at below 10. So I'm actually cooling it down below 10 degrees to hope to kill the germs off as well. That's also another strat I'm doing. So I have radiant piping behind it, and I'm trying to kill the germs by cooling it down. Because that also works, right? 10 degrees is the temperature range. I'm at 6 degrees on the polluted water pipes right now. And we're trying to kill the germs that way as well. Heating it up works, but I don't want to cool down the gas afterwards. So we're just going to chill it out. The strat will require almost melting tungsten to be used as coolant during steel smelting. Its low SXC will help. Oh, man. Yeah, the thing with that dead BFA is because of how pipes work when you use insulation. What Fluent's talking about, getting to 7,000 degrees, requires you to have this material. When you have this and you build insulated pipes out of it, you have perfect zero, no conductivity. So that makes it so that if the material you have melts, in which case liquid insulation melts into a liquid at 30,621 degrees, since there's no conductivity, no heat transfer, this allows you to just ramp up the temperature of the liquid. That's actually how that works. So that's why the meta refinery, a lot of times, is what you need to use to heat up liquids. It's because of how this works with the insulated pipes and how a meta refinery increases the temperature regardless of the temperature of the liquid. That's a couple things that are kind of broken in that regard. Buddy buds work too if you had plants there before deodorizing. That's true. Germs block germs. Part of the fun is finding stuff out. How long does it take to learn everything about this game? Some people play way less than me, and so much are better. It's not so much that they're better than you. They're probably just following a guide or a video. But I will say that it depends, because I played this game for 2,500 hours, and I don't look at other people's Oni content. Not to say that they're not good content creators or anything like that. It's more so that I know that everything I do is organic and original to me. And of course, chat. But, you know, if you really just want to min-max, you can just follow guides, keeping up with, you know, the latest builds and designs, and just copy it, right? Because it's like the people with less playtime than you that are doing better than you, maybe they're natural, maybe they're following a guide, right? Who knows? But in most cases, if they're using a complex design like this, there's no way they stumbled upon that themselves. That's just the reality of it, right? They're only able to make an advanced design if someone else is teaching them. So, you know, that could be it. At the same time, who really knows? I had someone mention that the max temperature of the meta refinery is up to 4,000. Is that really? I've never actually melt things before the meta refinery. But yeah, I've never heard of that. I see you though, Dead Beefo. That's something to test out. That is 100% something to test out. Alright, so we got rid of all the chlorine from here now, so this is going to be free. I learned by reading crap out of stuff and looking at various designs. Yep. And then once you get past certain walls that are actually strategically placed there to stop you from progressing as fast, some of those designs allow you to immediately solve the problem, and then it just becomes a lot easier. I will say that's true. Alright, alright. So we built the pipes. Sweet. Okay, we can remove this now. There is this here I need to remove. And then we have to have power here. And then that connects. That is open, that's fine. We're deconstructing that. This needs power as well. Feels bad. I actually removed the power line here accidentally. Well, I shouldn't have removed it. This is at 332. We could just connect the pipelines now. Cancel that. Let's disconnect this. Disconnect that. Let's have the petroleum loop. Fill up the fuel tank. I'm gonna remove that, and then we gotta do the conveyor rail setup. This goes out to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's out here. Have the chute, and then we're gonna have the airflow tile. I'll use insulated. And then this is gonna be where we drop off the resource. It could reach more than 7,800. It could melt anything. That's fine. With games like Oni, though, we should test such statements. 100%. I agree with that. Nothing wrong with testing out the limits. We're at 1,900 watts right now. Oh, we're opening the doors for meteor automation. No, it's closing. What? Incoming objects? Feels bad this one didn't detect it. Even though it has a better setup. And then this one is supposed to be on this one. And this is going to be the Rare Mamba. Rare Mamba 1. Let's go. Okay, so the rockets, we have a little bit of time before they come back, which is not bad. Alright, so this is ready. Let's start building in the other one. So this is going to be that setup. I'm probably going to want the gantry here, which means the rockets are these. All right. Let's cancel that. Let's cancel this. This is my 8 tiles I need to line up to. And I do have more space on the right, but I guess I want that for a scanner. So we'll just do it like this. That's 8 tiles. Have that run across. Have this come down. Have this go across as well. Melting salt, melting regolith. That's what I want to play later on. Good luck, that'd be fun. That's the mad scientist in you trying to experiment. That would be bomb, literally. Yeah, man. All right, time to head to bed. Nice chatting with you all. Good luck to legit. Maybe see ya when I still wake up. Yo, man, depends how long you're gonna be asleep for. We got 7 hours on the clock. Thank you for being here, Tom, Twitch. Thank you for hanging out. And yo, man, rest well, rest easy. We will see you next time. All right, we're gonna have this left side oriented, and we're gonna have the same design. Oxidizer tank. So the gantry is gonna be the same spot, right? So it's gonna be. So it's like this. Like that. Let's go. This comes out to here. As I remember, colliding rad bolts get up to 5,000k, right? Does it? I don't remember. Try vaporizing salt. Salt's hard to melt, dude. Not gonna lie. Isn't sugar the same thing? Oh, I can't check because I don't have sugar. Oh no, doesn't sugar become carbon dioxide at like 400? Never mind. I think it's salt, right? That's like very, very unmeltable. Since I watched someone melt the thing, it seems very interesting. I will say that someone melting that on a live stream is a flex. It's like, hey guys, did you guys know you could melt this? That's exactly what that is. It's a huge flex, dude. Biggest flex in the world. Alright, so we're going to want to do that. And we're going to do this before we build a fuel tank so that I don't have to build another gantry. Weird strats, but I want to do it this way. Alright, so now we have a couple other things we need to do. Alright, so this is space scanning. That's going to be space scanning. Maybe we unpower a couple things here. Alright, so from here, it's 13. So it's here. So these I don't need. Alright, I think we shut off 3 of these. I need to shut off these 3. I need to figure out how to do that. Alright, so automation cables. I need to make sure these 3, 1, 2, 3, is a separate line. So I guess we do it like this. Just have the automation wire hang below, so we just bypass it. I need to get more space materials for my current saves. I see you. It's a really good element for magma contacting heat pipe. So you can collect heat from larger area. I see you. Do you have to build an oxidizer for petro and hydro rockets? Yes. So for petroleum rockets and hydrogen rockets, they rely off of combustion. So those, since they're combustion rockets and there's no oxygen for you to actually make combustion in space, you have to provide an oxidizer. Steam engines are based off of propulsion, off of pressure. So you don't need oxidizers for that. Same thing with rad bolts. You don't need an oxidizer for the rad bolt engine because it's just rad bolt energy that's shooting it off. You're not actually burning something in that regard. But yeah, petro, small and large, hydrogen rockets both need oxidizers and fuel tanks. Alright, we gotta build this. This guy is actually... How come this didn't... Is my pipelines not connected or something? How come this is not flowing? There we go. Now it's moving. Now I see why you hate Petro and Hydro Rockets. Yep. I hate building oxidizers, man. It's like an extra tank you have to build for no reason. A lot of the times you don't want to build that because it's unnecessary. Now, I say it's unnecessary. It's not unnecessary. It very much is necessary. You know? But it's like, I just don't like building it. Real talk, man. Alright, so I do need to connect the automation wire here. So we're going to choose lead. Go straight up. And then this area is going to be closed off, so I don't have to worry. I realized some time ago that Radbolt engine showing animation of colliding Radbolts. Oh, it does! Interesting. That's actually smart. Reuse the animation. Not only the oxidizer, but you have to make oxalite. In the Spaced Out DLC, you could substitute oxalite with organics like fertilizer, I think. And I think there was one other resource you could substitute. But they give you a lower return. It's not as efficient. And yeah, building the oxidizer means you have to make oxalite. Now that does give you a reason to farm dense puffs, these guys, because they could breathe in oxygen and give you oxalite. But there's also the liquid oxygen that you're going to need later on. So liquid oxygen. Oh, that's not a thing. It's oxygen liquid. We eventually have to make liquid oxygen, which means you have to get oxygen gas to minus 183, which is always fun. Because then moving that into pipelines is going to be a pain as well. But yeah, after oxalite is liquid oxygen. The always fun stuff. Alright, we're going to need that. And of course, we're going to need a gantry here as well. Let's get the signal switch out. Alright, so here we're going to need power. We're just going to share the same power line. It should be fine. I just need to make sure we have steel for this design. So we need steel conductive wires, otherwise it melts. This comes across. And then from there we go iron. And then iron here, and we go up. This could probably be lead. I'm just going to keep it as iron for now. And then this has to be iron, 100%. That's probably a little bit worried. Seems they already had a reason with Puff Regus. I see you over there. But nobody cared, especially me. It'd be like that sometimes. Dude, man. Sometimes just having it is all they wanted. They deal with the mess later. Alright, building another rocket. This one's ready, so we could turn this off. Oh, there's no juice on it. There we go. Retracts that. This is ready now. This is going to be going to here. That's good. And then Travado, the rocket pilot number 3, on the rare Mamba. And then we're going to start grabbing the rare resource to make liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. We're going to make a second one so that we can have this done faster. But then we have a lot of rockets to do still, so got a lot of rocketry ahead of us. Alright, so the granite here should be fixed. So there was the bioluminescent statue. Please, 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 please. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's a little bit hot, so it's going to cool down right here, hopefully. I'm so surprised that such approach not well adopted in the community. That's because people hate puffs, man. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate the puffs. Was here for years. Yeah, man. No one's a fan of the puffs, dude. They're not about that life. Puffs are a pain, dude. And I think it also stems from the fact that when you're a new player, the airborne critter bait doesn't work, so you hate all flying critters. Because as a new player, if you don't know how to wrangle flying critters, it's a nightmare, dude. Because they fly around, you don't know how to grab them, you build an airborne critter bait, there's like 20 different baits to use, you don't know which one to use. And it's like, yeah, it's not worth it. Wonder how the plushie is doing in the sale. That's another good question. How is the puff sales for the new plushie? The fact that it farts is pretty funny though. I'm a fan of that. It just lets one rip. Play should just adjust puffs combination. Puff is really useless. I think the puffs have its use. It's just that everything that it's attached to, right? Bleachstone, oxalite, and then slime. It's just not worth it enough. I think it's already 500% above the Kickstarter. Hey, dude, that's awesome. I think it also helps that it's like one of the earlier memorabilias. They need to make a shine bug lamp, dude. That's what they need to do. They need to take a shine bug, make it into a lamp, and make the base of the lamp see-through. So it looks like it's a floating shine bug. That would be amazing, man. That would be amazing. Y'all feel me with that, man? No, I'm out of glass. Shine bug lamp sounds cool. It'd be amazing. Everybody hates them thing moments after Punts mentioned. Yeah, dude, man, I'm not a fan of the puffs. Need shine bug Christmas lights? Ooh, that could be work. That could be pretty cool too. Cute cuddle pips. I would love to have a cuddle pip outfit for Mamba. Just give him a cuddle pip outfit. Like, dude, that's all I need. Make Mamba a cuddle pip outfit, dude. That's a strat. When a drop of water becomes infinite shine bug reactor. Oh man, don't say that. Don't say that, man. People are gonna do like bad things. Not on purpose though. Alright, so we're out of heat, so we can turn this back off. And then we're gonna be extracting the heat from the rocks now. Ooh, look at that spike up. And we can continue boiling again. Let's go. Everything's working again now. No more breakage, vacuum. It's dormant! No! No more heat is being allowed in, huh? I hate to see that kind of thing happen. I guess that's fine, though. As long as we're able to work on the stuff over here. Let everything get mopped. Cuteness overload, I know, right? The Mambas. Mambas is the best, hands down. Alright, so... this is ready. We could redo the power line here now. Autosave lag. Man, this is lagging. Let's get to here. Let's get the wart seed. Let's get another pinch of pepper nut. Oh, it's the last one. Oh, and we're going to be done after this. All the pinch of pepper nuts is going to be planted. Let's go. We never got the pip over here. Feels bad. Oh, he just got dropped off here instead. Let's pick this guy up. Did we drop off the pip over here? Maybe fell down this way? I don't see a pip down here, so I don't think he got... I don't think he got jebaited. What do shine bugs add to the game? Shine bugs add light. Light is a function that adds a lot of things to the game. Light could be harvested if the light values of lux is high enough. Your solar panels generate power from that. Outside of that, you also have other fixtures that add light into the game. In our case, we have little lights right here. It's not a lot of lux. It's 1800 versus the like 30,000 that we had up top. And this allows the duplicants to have something called a well-lit work speed bonus, which gives you a 15% speed when doing your jobs. So a lot of the times, what the popular strategy is, your printing pod has a light source in the beginning of the game that's always on. You want to put your research modules next to this so that you research faster. And the light bonus affects most things in the game. The things that it does not affect is ranching skills. So That means you don't need a light when you're doing your ranching setups. However, you could actually put a light in your bathroom so they pee faster, wash their hands faster. You could put a light in the meal halls so they eat food faster as well. Basically, when they're eating food, having a well-lit Great Hall means that they chew faster for whatever reason. Don't ask me why, but they do. If you actually click on them, the consumption right here, change per cycle. Right now it says plus 29,000 because eating is at 30,000. If you give them a light bonus, the eating of 30,000 kcals per cycle goes up. That's actually how you know. So the light is really good. And what you could do instead of adding a light like this that consumes power all the time, you just put some shine bugs in your bathrooms, put some shine bugs in your meal halls, and they speed up the bathroom and eating process. You could also make a locked room and put the shine bugs in your kitchen, make another locked room and have a shine bug by your meta refinery. This is a popular one because the meta refinery job takes forever anyways. So having a light there makes it so that you smelt stuff faster, helps out a lot of the times. So shine bugs at light. Light has a lot of benefit. Outside of that, shine bugs also eat a lot of random stuff. That's pretty nice if you're trying to get rid of resources. So shine bugs is the only way for you to delete abyssalite because they eat abyssalite. It's pretty crazy, but they will eat this. So you could actually ranch shine bugs, evolve them to the abyss bug, and have them eat the abyssalite you have sitting around in your base. A lot of the times, you're not going to be able to use this for a lot of the things, so they could just feed off of the abyssalite, so you get free eggshells, free lime, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of like the encompassing branch for all that. Algae. Only main puff is Squeaky Puff. No one plants the domestic plant, just plant for wild. Or algae, ranching paku, oxalite, dense pumps instead of refinery. Or the Prince Mechanic, lack of tools to contain them properly and easily. Yeah, they should balance the puff, encourage the people plant domesticated. Otherwise, people just go to wild. Maybe they're gonna make you biomes with fewer pips and more puffs. Because in order to wild plant, you gotta have pips, right? The devs are just gonna be like, all right, we're gonna remove all the pips, dude. Just make them have to domesticate everything. All right, I don't know if they would want to do that, but I'm just saying that's potentially a possibility. Shinebug reactor. I'm not a fan of that. It lags too much, man. Shinebug reactors, it's insane. The pip is here. Now all we need to do is put some seaweed grain. It's not bad. But you get pip from the printing pod. Oh, you do? That does not require you to discover it? That's what I was thinking. How is this enabled? Disabled. Alright, we gotta enable this. So it doesn't have the requirement, huh? That's pretty cool. Alright, the pipeline is built so we could actually fuel this without a gantry now. It's pretty sweet. I don't remember. I'm just going to take your word for it that it does. But yeah, I don't remember the list off the bat of things that are, for lack of better words, guaranteed and things that are not. So I'm going to believe that it is. All right, let's remove this. Enable that. Travado is going to be able to go inside now. After that's done, we could launch. All right, so from here, we're going to do another trim. This abyssal light does not need to be there anymore. We need to just release all the gases out. Every time we launch, man, this is just going to fill up with carbon dioxide. Feels bad. All right, so once we remove that, fuel tank, command capsule, and cargo tank. Oh, I should have built the other ones first, but they don't allow you unless you stack it up, right? It's kind of a pain. All right, so this guy needs me to do the automation in here. Oh, did we do this? Oh, we did. Okay, so I got to go like this, got to go like that. And we need to cut these doors. These doors are going to be closed so that I could open up more doors on this side. I think I will have to add a couple more here. Go out to like that. And eventually close one more door. Oh, you get a pip or two. Plant eggs from the and then eggs from the printer in the first print. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Thank you, Geek. Thank you for double checking that. So we need the fuel tank, and then we need the cargo bay, and then we need the command capsule. Sweet. All right, identical rockets to do the identical mission trips. That means we'll just have to copy the values afterwards and we'll be done. All right, let's cut that up. This is ready to refill. How are my other rockets? It's a little bit longer before they could come back. So from here, all we need to do is, it's going to be these two. Like that, so that we have to tie to this one so it could open and close automatically. Once we have that, all we need is power. In which case, we're just going to drag it along the top. It's going to touch these doors, but it's not going to use power on it. It's going to be fine. Since it's never actually automatically going to open, it's going to stay closed, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Alright, that's going to give us our Fullerene, iso resin, get us started with the endgame resource. Not bad. So, okay, we moved this in. I knew it, dude. Look at this. Look at how hot this is. 300 degrees, man. I see you over there. I hate how hot this is. Alright, so what we're going to do is... How can I cool that down? I really can't. There's no real way for me to cool that down. That's so sad. I guess we just leave it there until it cools down. I want to bring it inside, but it's 300 degrees. It's going to bop stuff. Gonna have to wait. The forge is at 3. Gonna go up to 99. We need another window tile made out of glass. So this is what I was talking about. So by having glass tiles here, window tiles, we could utilize decor values a little bit better. So decor overlay right here is pretty good. And then if I go to here, it's at 110, right? So decor in here, because there's no glass tiles, 110, 30, 18. This room has glass on top and below, is 330, 60, 18. So we get a lot more decor this way by having the buildings over here, the paintings, overlap into both rooms. All right, that's going to make it a little bit more sweet. I shouldn't have shine bugs anymore, so maybe we just keep the doors open as well. I don't know, man. People of chat, do you guys like sleeping with the door closed and locked? Because I do. I'm a little bit like scared of sleeping with the door unlocked and open for my room door. I don't know, man. There's a little bit of peace of mind by sleeping with my door locked. I don't know about you guys, man. I know there's some people who have animals that have to go in and out of the room, that they leave them open for that. I just can't sleep like that, man. I just feel scared. Real talk, man. Alright, so this is ready now. Let's go like this. And then we do the setup. Here. Cancel that. And then... Oh, that doesn't change anything yet. This needs a socket first. Doors close and windows close. I don't rest fully with these things cracked. Yeah, right? Like... What's that called when you're in, I guess it's survival mode? When it's like, okay, yeah, if you're forced to sleep in that environment, you can, but you're not fully asleep. Like, part of your brain is always semi-awake, and the slightest noise wakes you up, right? I feel like that's what happens. If you sleep with the door open like that, and you're okay with it, it's like you were always like that then. Like, it doesn't just happen. But what if something happens to you and you lock the helpers out and delay the help you need? But there's the opposite argument to that, right? What if you locking the doors prevents the people from coming in that are trying to hurt you? Giving you enough time for the cops to get here, you know, whatever. You could argue each side of that. And both people are going to have points. At that point, that's kind of the what-if game that washes off. Oh, your mom had an epileptic attack in the shower and the door was locked, so now my whole family doesn't lock anything. Ooh, okay, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. When something like that happens, man, that experience, dude, that teaches you otherwise. It's only when you have an experience like that though that changes. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I feel your point though, because it's like you guys experienced that. You guys are all like, dude, we can't have that happen anymore. But another thing is that she was showering, right? Wouldn't the shower always be locked? One of the worst things that could happen is I'm taking a shower and my roommate's trying to meme on me, comes in and takes a dump while I'm showering and flushes. You know, that's like the worst thing that could happen. Gonna get some cold showers, and he just starts cracking up before he leaves. Leaves the seat open too, so I get a good whiff of it. So many bad things can happen, man. I'm just memeing. I'm just memeing. I feel you guys, though. That's tough, but it's manhandle. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I gotta sleep with the door locked. Not gonna lie. I have to. Alright, so we're ready. Automation is almost ready, so we could almost do that. And then the power wires needs to be connected too. We're almost there. Alright, so now we need more oxygen. Let's look at our O2 lines. This is pretty much backed up. Okay. That means this is somewhat justified then now. Which is good. And then this line could actually attach. So I think I could do this. And then have this connected to the bottom. And then this line pulls into the suits. That might be the play. Oh, research complete? Let's go. We got the hydrogen engine complete. All right, so now we just got to fill up the remainder stuff. We need the databank still. Close your bedroom door handle. Does your bedroom door handle have a tiny hole in it? It does not. I don't have that type of doorknob. I see you over there, Sequel. Honestly, my experience, a lock is the only way to keep honest people honest, not my words. There are many ways to defeat a lock, so if entry tactics exist, don't believe me, ask SWAT. I have no idea who that is. Sure, I'll take the word for it, though. The Bruno Mars song, Don't Believe Me, Just Watch, hits different. Oh my god. That was a Bruno... Oh my god. I can't believe I got hit by that. That was really what that was? Ah, oh, man, that's gross. He really came at me with a meme, huh? Damn. I can't believe I got. No, it's not. Oh, okay, you weren't actually memeing. Oh, man, that did sound like the Bruno Mars song. Don't believe me, just watch. Poetic artist, man. You got me good. You can always trust a dishonest person to be dishonest. It's honest ones you need to watch out for. I guess that makes sense. SWAT's a police. Gotcha. I see. I mean, they come in with a battering ram, though. That's different. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, the dishonest people can't do that. It puts attention on them. They don't want that. So this goes down this way. This has no way to go up. And then it's also splitting out on the other side. This is good. This is pulling out fine. That's that. This is good. Okay, I might need another spawn now. That's kind of insane to think about, but I might need another spawn. I want to lock the room so that I don't have to generate as much oxygen, but I'm thinking I might have to. I see you, Geek. I see you. Okay, so the rockets are fine. Alright. Guys, I need a pee. So I got a BRB. I'm gonna be real. I gotta do more than just pee. Coffee's hitting me, man. So I gotta be right back, you guys. Gotta drop the kids off. So we're gonna be following Ducky. And guys, I will be right back. Let me actually change this really quick. Hulk Bravo, what's good? I gotta pee, dude. Give me 1 second. And I'll be right back, guys. Actually, I gotta do more than pee, so I gotta have the BRB on. We'll follow someone as best as we can. Actually, we won't follow anyone. We'll have the overlay like this. Alright, guys, I'll be right back now. I'll see you guys soon. Guys, we're back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me catch up with chat. Did I miss anything? We're good. I'm off work hour or so. Better be when I'm home. I see you. I'm here now. Dupes were busy little colony. Nice. Gonna run out the clock in the bathroom. Nah. I just had to poop, dude. Be like that sometimes. Mamba's is awake. He just got up and started greeting me. My hands are mad cold though because of the water from washing my hands. Hey, Kun, coming in with the 36 months. I see you over there. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. I see you over there, K-Kun. Thank you for the support. 3 years. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well, K-Kun. I did not fall asleep. I see you over there. Wait until you come back to show it nice. Take your time. Do you need to rest in peace? Me too. Me too. I see you guys. I see you guys. All right. But K-Kun, how are you doing? Are you working on the weekends? Are you doing all right? Hope everything is going well. Yo, cold hands. Mr. Panhandle with the gifts up to the cold hands. Yo, man, I see you over there. I see you over there, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm always working the weekends. Feels bad. Mamba, I hear you, babies. Alright, so we need to do an ore gate over here really quick. Are you doing today, though, K-Kun? Everything okay? Week went nicely, hopefully. So I do need to cut this line here. And then I need a bridge. And then I'll make this out of steel. Just like that. And then this side's going to be iron. I hear you, babies. Doing good. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Piano, thank you for the gifts of the cold hands. Enjoy the emote 20 days ad reviewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But yo, appreciate the support. Alright, we're going to be able to launch this now. This guy's back. We need to actually do the refill. And then we have one more spot to visit. Everything else seems to be okay. I don't know why we don't have any idle dupes. This feels really off that we don't have idle dupes. Like, what are they doing? Nothing broke, which is great. What are my dupes doing? There we go. We have a little bit of idle in this now. I guess they do get idle every now and then. Alright, we're going to remove more mealwood again. It looks like it's going to be fine. And are we ready to redo the hydrogen line? I think we are. Dude, Aelthar with a gift sub to Stefan Falsk. And dude, that's a hype train. Dude, I see you guys over there. Thank you guys for the support. We got 6.5 hours on the clock now. Looks like we're going in past midnight easy. And of course, Elthar, appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support. You know who to thank, Stefan, if you're here. And of course, enjoy the email T20 Dice ad-free viewing. And don't forget that legit sub-Daniel K-Kun coming in with how much is that? 500 bits. I see you over there, K-Kun. Holy crap. Thank you guys for all the support. And of course, that added in some more time as well. I see you guys over there. Appreciate you guys. Had some biddies. Thank you for spending it on me. Out of all other channels on Twitch. Time to prepare midnight snacks. I know, man. I gotta make sure I have food for tonight. What does the sun lamp do? Give me 1 sec. Let me open up my drink really quick. And then we'll talk about the sun lamp. So, the sun lamp is a light source. However, the light source has very high lux value. So the sun lamp is going to be for buildings that require sunlight specifically in order to grow. There are some plants that require high lux value. I believe one of them... Dude! Mr. Panhandle coming in with the 5 gifted. The Big Daddy Nips. What a name. Point of truth. Easy to assemble. Crystal Golem. Hector 67. Guys, welcome to the city. Y'all know who to thank. Panhandle with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for all these supports. And guys, enjoy the emotes, 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But we're going strong. And of course, guys, you guys gonna make me do a day 3, huh? So here's the thing about the subathon. I need to stream tomorrow, so I need to get my night of sleep. So we can't go that late. But if there is time on the clock still, I will have to push the subathon to day 3. So we're gonna at least do 12 hours if we are pushed to that. But I do want to stream tomorrow, so I might have to roll over to tomorrow as well. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for being amazing. Thank you guys for showing all the insane support. And I think with all those subs, I think we were within 29 subs to the sub goal of 250. What does that say? Yeah, we are 31 subs from the sub goal. And that's going to be a face cam stream. That was voted in. The other sub goal was do a spicy instant ramen challenge. And Elthar with another 5 gifted. I see over there Mr. Mycelium, F Nunez, 00, B Lady, Lizek, Mayo on fries. This guy's cultured. And we got Thorbane. Thank you guys so much, dude. Elthar with the gifted subs again. I see you over there. Appreciate you guys. And with that, we are that much closer. 26 subs. That's going to be a face cam stream? No. So in both cases, the face cam stream and the spicy instant ramen challenge, there would be a face reveal. Right? So in either one, it's going to be fine. It just depends on if you want the face all stream or, you know, when I'm eating and doing the challenge. But either way, I see you guys. We'll probably end up doing both if we do hit both sub goals. And if we do the face cam stream goal, we're going to have the next sub goal be the instant ramen challenge. The spicy instant ramen. That's really, really hot. If you guys haven't seen it, it's insane. We want the sub goal. I see you, Elthar. Appreciate the support. We're on track to getting it. And of course, even though the subathon may end, the sub goals are still going to be there. So of course, you guys have time. But dude, thank you guys so much for all these subs. Level 4 hype train. 65%. Sweet. We're there, boys. We're there. Do you need to be streaming same as Wednesday? What do you mean? So back then, Dead Beefa, there was a spicy... Dude, Rasta Jamun! With 1,000 bits, thank you so much, holy crap! No, this is base game only, Pyro, I'm sorry, 2094. This is a base game run only. So we're doing the old school rocketry, old school bunker doors with a meteorite setup. Rasta Jama, thank you for the 1,000 bits! Appreciate the support. The Sam Yang, not that hot. Yeah, it's a Sam Yang spicy instant ramen. Damn, Miss Myrene gonna say not that hot, huh? Feels bad. So the Samyang instant ramen went viral. I want to say like a decade ago, and that was you guys could probably look it up on YouTube. A lot of people did that challenge, and I'm gonna do it too. So the challenge is you open up 5 bags of the instant ramen, you cook it up, and then you add the sauce. It's actually really really spicy. Man, it's oh man. Dude, TX with another 5. It looks like that face cam is gonna be right around the corner. Dude, my god. Thank you guys for all the gifted, all the bit cheers. Level 5 hype train, dude. We are scaling it up, and it's back up to 7 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you guys so much. We'll probably cap today's at 12 hours. Right now we're at 5.5, which means that whatever is remaining is gonna roll over to day 3. But thank you guys so much, dude. Looks like we're gonna have to extend the subathon day. And dude, I see you guys, man. I see you guys over there. Facecam stream right around the corner. I mean, do you have streaming as long as Tuesday? I mean, the 4-hour stream. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, that day I did 18 hours because I wasn't planning on streaming Wednesday afterwards. So today we're gonna do 12 hours as our limit. And then whatever is left over. So let's say that we have no more subs, cheers, anything. So that's 7 hours and 50 minutes. Dude, TX, when it gives up the Pyro. I see you over there, man. Jesus Christ. I think we're 23 subs away now, or something like that. I might be miscounting. But thank you guys so much, man. Holy crap. So, the 755. The 755. That adds to this, the 5.5 that we have now. So we'll have a little bit of leftover time. That leftover time gets added into the full stream day on Friday. So I'm going to stream 6 hours. And then whatever's left over here adds on top of that. So let's say that we have 30 minutes remaining. That's going to mean that we do 6 hours and 30 minutes on Friday. But Leo the Human with a Prime. I see you guys over there. It's going up to 8 hours. What happens is that it's still going to be a subathon day, meaning all subs, bits, and cheers, and all the gifted primes and everything is going to continue to add time on the clock on Friday as well. But that's going to be how that works, and we're going to keep it at 12 hours so I can keep streaming day after day. But guys, thank you guys for all the support, dude. You guys are amazing. And you guys make sure you guys are okay yourselves first, you guys, before you guys support me. Because I want to make sure I'm not taking away from you guys. I want to make sure you guys are going to be okay. Nah, you're good. Just wondering. I'm still playing base myself. I'm looking to see good tips. No, I got you. I got you. Let me know if you have any questions, man. I'm happy to help. The Samyang noodles is crazy. I don't try it. I'm afraid of the stomach pain. I mean, yeah, if you can't handle the spice, it's kind of tough. But yeah, I don't typically eat that much spicy food, so it's gonna be pretty spicy for me. I will say that it's gonna be pretty spicy for me. Doing regular Samyang or the 2x? I think it's gonna be the 2x, Miss Myrene. But I'm gonna eat all 5 in the multi bag. But yeah, ooh, I am not looking forward to that because I got to stream, which means I got to be speaking and talking after eating spicy food, man. It is a nightmare. It's nightmare, man. I'll say that much. Talking while eating spicy foods, dude. Not the business. That is not what we call the business. Alright, that goes into there. I could probably swap the line. Alright, so we got to add a new power line really quick. So this is going to go inside here, go up, go across, and then go all the way for the suits. Damn! And yo, TX with the gifts up to Miss Myrene! Yo, freaking Panhandle's going crazy. Dude, I see you over there, TX. Come on, man. That could have been some Texas beef over there. He really wants that face cam stream, huh? I see you, TX. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Ugh. Oh, it's payday. Hashtag. I see you. I see you. I see you over there. Appreciate it, though. Thank you guys so much, man, for all these supports. I think I need this still, though. This and then that. Because I need to go... Oh, no. This connects... So this goes in like that. This goes in like that. And then this goes like that. So I go like that. Then I go like that. And then that means this gets removed. Yeah. So that all works. That all works. Hashtag payday. I see you over there, man. I see you, TX. Appreciate it, though. Thank you for all the support, dude. You guys are insane. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we have easily an 8-hour timeline right now. Alright. So we gotta stream for the time, of course. And then right now we're gonna be doing some rocketry stuff. This is ready. We can actually launch already. This has my 835 inside. This guy didn't get to leave, so we're getting to choose this rocket. Oh, I didn't do the rocket fuel yet. That's what I gotta do now. So we're gonna do a quick rocket fuel loop. And we gotta fill this up so that we get the petroleum. This is already filled up, so we could actually start launching with this one. This guy has an astronaut. No astronaut assigned, but Travado is right there. How come he's not here? 1, 2. Wait, what? Where is this guy? Oh, he's just not here yet. Okay. Uglarvis, I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. And guys, that max level hype train right now, level 5. It used to be max, not right now anymore. They made it uncapped now. So you can hit absurd numbers on the hype train level. But thank you guys so much, man. You guys are insane. There it is. Hype train success. Thank you for the emotes, man. Choo-choo. We got some train conductors in chat. I see you guys over there. I like watching your video live. Your streaming time fitting works my schedule. Listening to your live during work from home. Dude, that's awesome. Awesome, man. That seems like it's very convenient that everything lines up, which is also very sweet. That's amazing, man. Good stuff. You deserve the credit for building such a great community for all of us to come and hang out with you. Choo-choo. Hey, I see you, Elthar. Dude, man, a lot of that is luck. Right place, right time, playing the right game, the right personality, the right voice, tone of voice, things like that. There's a lot of luck involved. It really is, man. And as much as I want to say that I've cultivated this, I will say that I wasn't the only one. And what I mean when I say that is, there's a lot of people in chat that pass along the name of the stream, recommend channels, things like that. You guys in chat, you guys know who you are. That recommend it to your friends, other people, and they come and visit as well. We get to meet other people. Maybe they're a streamer and they raid. We get to meet people from their community. There's a lot that goes into it. But guys, you guys are all amazing, man. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much, man. We're just watching the streams, making it feel like we have a lot of people always watching. You guys are awesome, man. That works, and then I cut that. Yeah. So everything else is fine, and it just becomes something like that. Nice. Your accent is not strong. I am not an native English speaker. Cannot understand strong accent English. Oh! Ha! That's interesting. I've been told I have a strong accent. And sometimes people don't understand what I'm saying. But hey, it is what it is. I'll take that. Alright, so the new line's going to be a little bit easier. We're going to get more suits as a result. Now all we need to do is reroute some of the oxygen lines. So we remove this oxygen line so that this line from the bottom could start doing everything. Now I wanted to route this to the side, but it looks like we don't have that possibility. And I potentially may want to do a modified pipeline. So I might need another one. Alright, so what we'll do right now is we'll tap into the saltwater geyser right here. And I think the play is going to be a little bit weird. We're going to do a force spill. I could mop up all the saltwater and polluted water here, though. I might as well try that for the memes. We'll do it like that. Mesh towel start mopping over here. And then I want to break into here for the saltwater right here. Seems like an easy accent. I mean, I'm from Cali. That's just how we normally speak, right? Alright, so we have a saltwater geyser right here. And I'm going to tap into this because I'm running out right here. At the same time, I think it might be a good idea to extend this spawn and finally tap into this maximum. Now, on this side, this is doing really well. All of these lines are not backing up, but they're not perfect either. Not strong. Some accent like in Australia, Northern UK, Southern US, can't understand most of it. Oh, okay, okay. I have heard people say that they've heard my accent before. Oh, Mamba just sneezed. You okay, babies? Oh, you're sniffing dust in the corner? You can't be doing that, babies. Come on. That's why you sneeze. I could see that. Yeah, they have very unique accents over there. I will say that. Yeah, my accent is not the same at all. It's very far from it. So hey, whatever works, right? Whatever works. All right. So we want to grab that. I probably want to get another spawn, and maybe even potentially add in another electrolyzer into here. I potentially could. I could add this area out, because I will need to add this right here, right? Oh, no, it wouldn't work. My liquid lock wouldn't work as well. And then I can't actually walk up and down that side. Alright, so we can't expand that, sadly. That's because we have a lot of salt water here, because I was thinking that could be used, because we have a lot of storage. We are still dumping out water here manually, so we can keep up with the production. Entomb, that's probably my rocket. Yeah, my rocket. Yeah. The debris opened up from the meteor shower. So this is actually filled up, right? Yeah, 835. So let me cut this line here. So we stop looping. Now I have to fill up this tank. Oh, this is already filled. Oh, this is ready. And are we inside? No. How come my dupe's not inside? That's really weird.